Today, I want to talk to you about a simple addition to your morning coffee that could drastically change how you age, specifically how you maintain muscle mass and strength well into your later years. One of the most overlooked strategies to combat muscle loss as we age involves the simple addition of collagen peptides and vitamin C into your daily coffee. This combination may seem trivial, but at a biochemical level, it initiates a cascade of processes that directly influence muscle protein synthesis, a critical factor in preventing sarcopenia. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of declining anabolic signals, reduced efficiency in protein synthesis, and the degradation of connective tissues that support muscle structure. Collagen, which makes up about 1/3 of the protein content in the human body, serves as a foundational element for tendons, ligaments, and the extracellular matrix of muscle fibers. As we age, our body's endogenous production of collagen slows down, leading to weaker connective tissues and reduced muscular integrity. When you ingest hydrolyzed collagen peptides, you are supplying your body with bioavailable amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are not the primary drivers of muscle fiber growth, like leucine in whey protein, but they are essential in maintaining the scaffolding that supports muscle tissue. Without a robust extracellular matrix, even well-developed muscle fibers can't function optimally, leading to a higher risk of injury, reduced force production, and a general decline in muscular performance. However, collagen synthesis is not an automatic process. It requires vitamin C as a cofactor. Vitamin C plays a catalytic role in the hydroxylation of proline and lysine, which are essential steps in forming stable collagen triple helices. Without adequate vitamin C, even if you consume large amounts of collagen peptides, your body will struggle to utilize these amino acids effectively. By adding collagen peptides and a source of vitamin C, such as a squeeze of lemon or a powdered supplement, to your coffee, you are aligning multiple biological pathways to promote muscle preservation. Coffee, being a widely accepted daily ritual, serves as the perfect delivery system for this intervention. Beyond its convenience, coffee contains polyphenols and caffeine, which have been shown to increase blood flow, stimulate the central nervous system, and enhance muscular contractility. This means that when collagen peptides and vitamin C are introduced through your coffee, they are delivered into a physiological environment primed for nutrient absorption and tissue repair. Clinical studies have demonstrated that older adults who supplemented with collagen peptides, particularly when combined with light resistance training, experienced significant improvements in lean muscle mass and functional strength compared to those who relied solely on exercise. This indicates that the amino acids from collagen are not merely structural. They actively participate in muscle repair processes when the body is provided with the right signaling environment. Vitamin C's role is often understated, but it is the molecular switch that allows the body to synthesize new collagen fibers effectively. Without it, the amino acids from collagen peptides circulate in the bloodstream without being fully integrated into connective tissues. Another crucial aspect is timing. Consuming this combination in the morning, especially in conjunction with light movement or physical activity, enhances its effectiveness. Morning consumption aligns with the body's natural cortisol rhythm, a time when the body is more responsive to nutrients that support tissue repair. Additionally, the thermogenic and neuromuscular effects of caffeine amplify the signals required for muscle protein synthesis, ensuring that the ingested collagen, peptides, and vitamin C are directed towards tissue repair and maintenance rather than being oxidized for energy. This approach also leverages the concept of habit stacking. Rather than introducing an entirely new routine, it enhances an existing habit, drinking coffee. This increases adherence and consistency, two factors that are often the biggest hurdles in long-term health interventions. Consistent daily intake ensures a steady supply of the necessary amino acids and cofactors, leading to cumulative benefits over weeks and months. Through this small but strategic adjustment, you create an internal environment that supports muscle maintenance, fortifies connective tissues, and actively resists the progression of sarcopenia at a cellular level. Collagen is often associated with skin health and joint flexibility, but its role in preserving muscle strength, especially for individuals over the age of 60, is far more critical than most realize. As we age, the musculoskeletal system undergoes gradual but significant changes that reduce both the quantity and quality of muscle fibers. However, this decline isn't solely due to the muscle cells themselves deteriorating. A major factor lies in the weakening of the connective tissues, the tendons and ligaments, that anchor muscles to bones and stabilize joints. These connective tissues are predominantly composed of collagen. Without sufficient collagen, these structures lose their tensile strength and elasticity, making muscles less efficient at generating force and more prone to injury. The decline in collagen synthesis after age 50 is a natural part of the aging process. The enzymes and signaling pathways responsible for collagen production become less active, leading to thinner, weaker tendons and ligaments. This connective tissue degradation is often silent with no immediate symptoms until it manifests as joint pain, stiffness, reduced mobility, or even acute injuries like tendon tear. What's particularly concerning is that traditional protein supplements, like whey or plant-based proteins, don't adequately address this structural component. They are effective in stimulating muscle fiber growth, but lack the specific amino acid profile needed to repair and strengthen tendons and ligaments. This is where collagen peptides come into play. Collagen peptides provide the body with an abundance of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, amino acids that are rarely found in significant quantities in other protein sources. These amino acids are the primary building blocks the body uses to rebuild and maintain the integrity of connective tissues. When consumed consistently, collagen peptides serve as a targeted intervention to reinforce the tendons and ligaments that are critical for muscle function. Stronger tendons translate into more efficient force transmission from muscle contractions, which directly impacts balance, coordination, and overall strength. In practical terms, a senior who integrates collagen supplementation into their daily routine can experience tangible improvements in activities of daily living, such as climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or carrying groceries. These are movements that demand coordinated effort between muscles and their connective tissue anchors. When tendons are brittle or weakened, even well-conditioned muscles cannot perform optimally. Moreover, collagen's role extends to joint capsule health, providing the cushioning and support that reduces joint discomfort during movement. Another often overlooked aspect is that as tendon and ligament health declines, proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space, also diminishes. This is a key reason why falls become more frequent with aging. By reinforcing the connective tissues through collagen supplementation, there is an improvement not just in muscle strength, but also in joint stability and neuromuscular coordination, significantly reducing fall risk. Scientific studies have provided robust evidence that targeted collagen supplementation, when combined with modest physical activity, leads to improvements in tendon stiffness and muscle tendon force output. In one randomized trial, elderly participants who supplemented with collagen peptides and engaged in light resistance training showed superior gains in strength and muscle functionality compared to those who trained without collagen. This underscores that the structural integrity provided by collagen is not an optional luxury, but a foundational necessity for muscle strength maintenance in aging populations. It's important to emphasize that this isn't about achieving bodybuilder physiques or maximal muscle hypertrophy. The goal is functional strength, the kind that allows seniors to maintain independence, mobility, and quality of life. Without addressing the health of tendons and ligaments, efforts to preserve muscle mass through exercise and traditional protein intake fall short. Collagen peptides bridge that gap, supplying the body with the specialized nutrients required to fortify the musculoskeletal system at its structural core, ensuring that muscles can perform effectively and safely, even as the years advance. Caffeine is widely recognized for its stimulating effects on the brain, increasing alertness and focus, but its impact on muscle function and performance is equally profound, particularly in the context of aging and muscle preservation. As the body ages, not only do muscle fibers decrease in size and number, but their ability to contract efficiently also diminishes. This decline in neuromuscular efficiency contributes significantly to the loss of strength, balance, and coordination in older adults. However, caffeine, when consumed in moderate amounts, acts as a potent ergogenic aid, enhancing muscle contractility and improving the communication between the nervous system and muscle fibers. This effect is particularly beneficial when combined with nutrients like collagen peptides that support the structural framework of muscles and connective tissues. At a physiological level, caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain and muscle tissues. Adenosine is a neuromodulator that promotes relaxation and suppresses neural activity. By inhibiting adenosine, caffeine increases the release of excitatory neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, leading to heightened neural drive. This enhanced neural signaling is not limited to cognitive alertness, it extends to the motor neurons that stimulate muscle fibers. As a result, muscle contractions become more forceful and coordinated, which is essential for maintaining strength and preventing the gradual decline associated with sarcopenia. Furthermore, caffeine enhances calcium release within muscle cells, a critical factor in muscle contraction. Calcium ions play a pivotal role in the excitation-contraction coupling process, which is the sequence of events that leads to muscle shortening and force production. In aging muscle, the efficiency of calcium handling deteriorates, leading to weaker contractions and slower muscle response times. Caffeine's ability to augment calcium availability directly counters this age-related decline, enabling older adults to maintain better muscle function during daily activities and exercise. When caffeine is paired with collagen peptides and vitamin C, the combination addresses both the structural and functional aspects of muscle preservation. Collagen provides the amino acids necessary to repair and strengthen the connective tissues, while caffeine amplifies the muscle's ability to contract effectively. This dual action creates a synergy where the muscles are not only structurally supported, but also functionally activated to perform at a higher level. The increased blood flow induced by caffeine further enhances the delivery of collagen-derived amino acids to muscle and tendon tissues, ensuring that the nutrients reach the sites where they are most needed for repair and maintenance. Research has shown that even in low to moderate doses, caffeine can significantly improve muscle power output and endurance in older adults. Unlike synthetic stimulants that can place undue stress on the cardiovascular system, caffeine in coffee offers a naturally balanced way to enhance muscular performance without excessive stimulation when consumed responsibly. Additionally, the polyphenols in coffee possess antioxidant properties that mitigate oxidative stress, a contributing factor to muscle degeneration over time. One of the key benefits of this approach is that it leverages an existing habit. For many seniors, drinking coffee is a daily ritual, making it an ideal vehicle for delivering these muscle-supportive nutrients. By simply adding a scoop of hydrolyzed collagen peptides and ensuring a source of vitamin C, the morning coffee becomes a functional tool in the fight against sarcopenia. The act of drinking coffee thus transitions from a casual habit to a deliberate health intervention, aligning with the body's natural rhythms and metabolic windows when nutrient uptake and neuromuscular activation are most effective. This intervention also taps into the principle of neural plasticity. By consistently providing the muscles and nervous system with the biochemical signals that enhance contractility and repair, the body adapts over time, improving coordination, reaction time, and strength. These improvements are not superficial, but are deeply rooted in the muscle's ability to generate force and resist fatigue, both of which are critical for preserving mobility and reducing the risk of falls in older populations. Consistent light exercise is one of the most powerful signals you can send to your muscles and connective tissues to initiate repair, growth, and functional preservation. While many people believe that combating age-related muscle loss requires intense gym workouts or heavy weightlifting, the truth is that regular, low-impact movement combined with strategic nutrition can be equally, if not more, effective in maintaining muscle health, especially for seniors. The concept at play here is mechanotransduction, a biological process where mechanical stress applied to muscle fibers is converted into chemical signals that stimulate muscle protein synthesis and tissue remodeling. This process does not require maximal loads. It responds to the frequency and consistency of movement, making light exercise an accessible and sustainable intervention for older adults. When you move your body, even through simple activities like walking, bodyweight squats, or resistance band exercises, you activate satellite cells within your muscle fibers. These satellite cells are essentially dormant repair units that are triggered by mechanical stress. Once activated, they proliferate and fuse with existing muscle fibers, contributing to muscle repair and hypertrophy. For seniors, where muscle regeneration slows due to hormonal changes and decreased cellular efficiency, these satellite cells become vital in offsetting the progression of sarcopenia. However, for satellite cells to operate effectively, they require a steady supply of amino acids, collagen, and micronutrients that support tissue repair. This is where the synergy with collagen peptides and vitamin C becomes critical. While movement sends the mechanical signals for repair, collagen peptides supply the structural amino acids necessary to rebuild and reinforce the muscle's extracellular matrix and connective tissues. Vitamin C acts as the enzymatic catalyst that enables collagen cross-linking, ensuring that the new tissue formed is strong and resilient. Without this combination, mechanical stimulation alone would produce suboptimal results, as the body would lack the raw materials required for efficient repair. Furthermore, light exercise improves local blood circulation to muscle tissues, enhancing the delivery of nutrients and oxygen. This increased vascular response ensures that the collagen, peptides, and other nutrients consumed are efficiently transported to the areas of the body where repair is needed. Activities like brisk walking, gentle yoga, tai chi, or water aerobics not only place mechanical tension on muscles and tendons, but also stimulate capillary density within muscle tissue, which is crucial for nutrient exchange and waste removal. In addition to direct muscle benefits, consistent movement has a profound impact on neuromuscular coordination. As we age, the communication between the nervous system and muscle fibers becomes less efficient, leading to slower reaction times and reduced balance. Regular physical activity, even at light intensities, helps maintain and improve these neural pathways. The proprioceptive feedback from movement keeps the neuromuscular circuits engaged, ensuring that muscles respond promptly and effectively to everyday tasks. Combining light exercise with the daily intake of collagen, peptides, and vitamin C creates a feedback loop where mechanical stress signals the need for repair, and targeted nutrition provides the necessary building blocks for that repair to occur efficiently. This integrative approach doesn't demand exhaustive effort. It relies on the consistency of small, manageable actions repeated over time. The cumulative effect of daily movement, even if it's as simple as 20 minutes of purposeful walking or performing mobility drills, translates into sustained muscle function and joint stability. Additionally, engaging in light resistance activities enhances joint range of motion and tendon elasticity, further reducing the risk of injuries that are often associated with rigid, brittle connective tissues. For seniors, maintaining mobility and reducing injury risk is not just about muscle size or strength, it's about ensuring that muscles, tendons, and ligaments work in harmony to support functional, pain-free movement. Light, consistent exercise acts as the trigger for this coordinated repair process, ensuring that the body remains responsive and resilient in the face of the natural aging trajectory.